Good morning, everyone. Starting off my day with a Rain energy drink, orange creamsicle. Not sponsored, by the way, but I'm feeling good, so I thought I'd share with you guys this morning. I'm just watching British politics updates. Really a great way to start your day. But I want to be informed. I've always been informed. But it's good to be aware of who's the new prime minister, the change of government, and see if Keir Starmer is actually going to be able to deliver for the British people and, dare I say, me. But yeah, lately I haven't been sharing with you guys my gym experiences just because I've gotten to the point now, being in July, and July is literally, I don't know if I can say literally because I still technically have August, but July is my last full month of being completely alone and really dedicating the majority of my energy to working out. And so when I go to the gym, when I go to Planet Fitness, I just kind of keep my head down and just really focus on pushing myself as much as I can, and really stretching out the muscles and all of that stuff. And so I've kind of been relying a little bit on too much, maybe. Look at that. Should wash my hair. Oh, it's kind of cute. Funny. I've been kind of relying a lot on these things, and it's definitely messing up my gut biome for sure. But it's not going to be something that I'm going to continue on regularly. And for those of you guys who are curious, I know it has gotten a little bit crazy, but I've lowered it to 2, 3 sometimes energy drinks a day, which I know is insane. It's insane. I'm not gonna front with you guys like that. It's insane. I'm essentially drinking battery acid with caffeine in it. Yeah, it's not great, but it's vegan, so that can't be too bad, right? Anyway, I am spending this month to steadily cut back on that. So I haven't technically had, well, maybe actually, I think only one time this month I've had more than 2 in a day, which is good. I want to get it down to 1 by the end of the month, 1 a day. And I know I'll be able to attain that. I know I'll be able to achieve that, but until then, we're gonna still be a little bit more gradual with it because we need to get strong. We need to bulk up. We need to push ourselves. Do you see that? Okay.
The next day.
Well, that's a fun little jig, I would say. So I've been kind of gatekeeping my thoughts and feelings about moving back to London because I was still trying to figure out in my own head what I feel and what am I excited about and what can I be honest with myself and admit that I'm looking forward to. This has been more than 2 years in the making. I wanted to get back to London before I even left London, but I knew I had to go back home. I knew I needed to work on myself because the way that I was going about life was not healthy, but I couldn't do much about it because I was given bad information. I was given incorrect understanding of the world, of myself, because of my family's delusions, my family's desire for self-preservation over humiliation. And so I was just, throughout my entire life, I was just being constantly gaslit having my feelings feel invalid, which is why I moved to London in the first place, which was a very privileged position. Don't get me wrong, but I moved there when I was 17. I moved to Europe when I was 17 years old because I literally wouldn't live any longer if I stayed in Oregon, if I stayed in the reach of my family. So it was crazy hard work, you know. Most of you guys probably don't know this. I graduated high school a year early in order to do this, in order to do that. And so it wasn't like I had been putting in the work, at least in terms of high school, post freshman year. But I've been trying to get out since I was like 10, 11. And so having the ability for hindsight, it's cathartic, really, looking back at what I've been able to accomplish so far. And, you know, I'm 24. September 30th, I'll be 25. And I wanted all of this emotional scrutiny, this development, this identity searching, you know, understanding of who I am, where I belong in the world. Like, I really wanted all of that to have at least most of the heavy lifting done before I reach that age, because I am ambitious and I'm going to do great things. But I can't be great. I can't do great things if I am broken on the inside. And there's lots of stuff that I'm going to just have to carry with me. I'll be able to identify it and, you know, kind of compartmentalize it. But there's real shit that I went through, and unfortunately I'm burdened with having to deal with that. But I'm just so freaking proud of myself. Just putting in the work, the commitment to put myself in a better position and to actively want more for myself and actively realize that I deserve this. I've suffered a lot, and, you know, going cross country, like, I drove across the United States 3.5 times. That's over 11,500 miles I did. And a lot, I used the time to explore outwards and inwards and really understand why I kept feeling like and actually experiencing failure time and time again. And it's because I built my identity off of a foundation of either liars, disinformation, misinformation, or nothing. There wasn't anything at all, and you can't build on nothing, right? So yeah, it's a really cathartic time for me right now, and I'm so happy that I've committed so forcefully to the gym. I'm so happy that I know how to take care of my hair. And though happiness can sometimes feel like a fleeting feeling, an existence, a state of being, I know I'm ready for happiness now. It's still going to be a long, long road. I'm 24 after all, but goddamn, I'm so excited for the future. And it's crazy because, like, look at the world, like, but I know I can brave the storm, and I want to realize my dream. I used to think that I wanted to be rich and famous just because I thought that was what was going to save me.
And then I decided to dream a better dream. After I started learning more about who I am, where I come from, and learning the truth, I want to be that provider for my friends and family. Particularly my friends, real ones, who see me, who accept me, and who appreciate me. Those are my real family. Those people are my real family. And I want to provide for them. I want to protect them. I want to create a place that is warm and welcoming and accepts everyone however they come. So that's what I'm working towards now. I've accomplished a huge amount of figuring out my identity and my history and my culture, where I feel like now I can really focus my time and energy making that money, furthering my education, my knowledge and understandings, and expanding my connections, my networking. Because, goddamn, it's gonna be hard in the future. I'm not delusional. I'm going to have so many horrific, tragic days. But if I'm being honest, whatever the universe has in store for me in the future in terms of personal grief and tragedy, it's not going to come anywhere close to what my life was like before I moved to London. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the vlog, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace and love. Bye.
It's a daily vlog.